Hello, I'm Roseanne DeTorres. I'm the managing partner of DeTorres and DeGeorge Family Law, and this video is another in our series of showing our clients how we provide 360 degrees of care. Here at DeTorres and DeGeorge Family Law, we know that divorce and family law clients often need more than just legal advice. That's why we partner with different professionals that can guide you and offer you services that can assist you in your journey through the legal process and beyond. Today I have with me Pam Etzin of An Eye for Detail. Welcome, Pam.
Hi, Roseanne. Thank you.
Please tell us a little bit about you and what you do.
Okay. So what I do is empower women, and I do that through clothing. So I call myself a wardrobe stylist. I'm very passionate about women feeling great in their skin and what they add on top of that. So it's really about the clothing and how we feel about ourselves. Confidence.
It's the name of the game. Confidence. When you look good, you feel good. And when you feel good, you present yourself in a more powerful way.
It's true. It's really true.
It comes from that for sure. So tell us, how would a personal stylist benefit somebody that was going through a divorce or a transition in their life, like a divorce?
Okay. Well, being that it's, a difficult time and an emotional time, very often we can put ourselves aside and not take care of ourselves. And in an easy way, which I can talk about, and a caring way, it's a way of self-care. It's really, taking some time for ourselves, caring how we look, going right back to how we feel, and really just putting in a little time and a little energy into the process of saying, I matter.
What do you say to those people, though, who say that a personal stylist is really only for the very affluent or very wealthy?
That's just what we've heard, or a story that people think. It's really not true, because I, for one, believe in assisting my clients any way that I can, whether it's shopping for an hour, sending ideas to them, or whatever it is. But the truth is, we waste a lot of money grabbing and not shopping properly and with a plan. We often do it at the last minute. So really what I try to do is inform and coach and teach really how to shop, buy the right things, and where to spend your budget, because we all work on a budget.
And those are skills that you can take with you into the future, so that your future buying process and wardrobe strategy is more cost effective.
Absolutely.
So,
I was just going to say, we've been taught that more is better, and I am from a different vein. I believe that less is more. When you buy the right things, you can create and mix and match.
Tell us a little bit about that. How do you work with your clients to provide them with ideas about what to wear in a cost-effective way?
Okay. Well, first of all, taking into consideration where you work, if you're in an office, what the setting is, or if you meet with clients, do you need attire for that? Or is it business casual, which, the lines have gotten a little blurry today because every office and industry is different.
Yeah.
So we have to, take a look at that and think about that. And then really, what do you need? Do you need a couple pairs of pants and a couple jackets and a few different tops? Those are the foundation pieces, which is really always a good place. If you need jackets, or whether it's sweaters or cardigans or whatever it is, start with the foundation pieces and then add pieces slowly, because I kind of refer to a house. You can't put pictures in a house if you don't have the walls.
How do you deal with people that have very particular styles that they want to keep?
Well, we talk about it. First of all, comfort is really important. I want my clients, and I recommend it to everyone, to think about what your style is. If you know your style, do you want to change it? Do you want to enhance it a little bit? Are you willing to step out of that, space of where you've been a little bit? Or do you want to stay where you are? I mean, everybody has a different feeling about that. Typically, people are willing to step out a little bit. It's not going from one extreme to another. It's baby steps. So stylists can show you that and share their thoughts. One of my biggest, I don't know what the word is, what I care most about, let's put it that way, is you really feeling comfortable and looking in the mirror and saying, hey, I look good. That's awesome.
It really is. So you wrote a blog for our blog on our website Thank you. And you gave a bunch of tips, but could you give 2 or 3 today that you think are the most meaningful? If you only had to do 1 or 2 or 3 things, what would you suggest?
One is organizing a closet, because I like to make sure that we make the most of what we have. And what we don't use, get rid of. Donate it to somebody who will really enjoy it.
Okay.
Because we don't need to look at sizes that don't fit us, that say, you don't fit me anymore. Have in the closet the things you enjoy and feel good in. So that's number one, organize the closet. And number two, make a list of what you feel you can use or need, and shop slowly. If you need a couple tops, go looking for tops. Don't just random shop, because random shopping brings in random items. Know what a beautiful blouse is going to work with, whether it's blue jeans, black pants, or whatever it is. So have a strategy and shop with a budget.
What if somebody can't really afford to go out and buy new things, but they have stuff in their closet? How do you work with the people with what they already have?
We look at, can we tailor? Tailoring is a wonderful option. Very often we can shorten a pant, let the waist out if that needs to happen, or slim a pant.
Mhm.
So very often you can make a pant useful that you looked at and said, hey, it doesn't really fit right. So that's great. And often there are tops that we can put a cardigan over, or a jacket. So make use of that top as well.
So it doesn't even require purchases of new clothes necessarily. You're repurposing what's already in your closet and showing people how to put things together.
Exactly.
That's amazing. Yeah, that's
and
good.
Maybe just adding an accessory, maybe adding an earring if you wear earrings, or just something to add a little punch.
And sometimes people don't know, I imagine, what is appropriate for professional environment, let's say. I know when I was a tomboy, and I really struggled with what to wear, and actually my young daughter, who's now an adult, gave me a lot of tips along the way. But before she was old enough to give me feedback, I really struggled with that. So how do you work with those people that really are not sure what to wear?
Well, typically I go to their house and we try things on. We try what they have and we talk about it. How do you feel? Do you like it? How's the color? And we talk about, how do they see themselves? I often suggest look at mannequins and look at magazines and watch TV, or people in the street. Make a little note of what you see that you like. Do you like a ruffled neckline, or, whatever
Or
it
a
is.
scarf,
or some great
something
accessories.
more tailored.
Open up the eye. Once you start really looking at, you start noticing what's really pretty and what, maybe that would look good on me. So it's just becoming aware, taking a little bit, of time. Again, it's an investment in you. So I'm totally for that.
I agree. And I think that when you're trying to make an impression in a business environment, especially if you're going back to work after not having been in the workforce for a while, making that first impression, really a strong one, is so vital in the job market today.
I totally agree. I often say dress for success is been around for a long time, and it's just as powerful today as it was then when it was first started. And you only have seconds to make a first impression.
True.
It's very true. We live in a very judgmental society, and actually 55% of people judge someone else based on how they look. In employers, it's as high as 80%. That is such a role in, the clothing piece that plays such a role. And again, it goes right back to, when you look good, you feel good. You stand up a little straighter, you smile a little brighter.
Yeah. So how can people listening and watching find you? Tell us your website and your phone number.
My website, the name of my company is An Eye for Detail. My website is eyefordetailnj.com, and my email is pam@eyefordetailnj.com. I have a telephone number. I'm happy to talk to people, if that's okay.
Yeah.
201-575-2626. And I'm open for questions. If people have, a question they want to ask me, or show an outfit, or there's something that they need to talk about, I'm happy and willing.
Thank you so much for being here today,
My pleasure.
Pam.
Thank you.
Bye for now. Okay, that's it.